Hello teachers, and welcome to a tutorial on this cool tool, Piktochart. Piktochart is a free and fun and useful tool that assists you in creating infographics, posters, presentations, and flyers for all instances and purposes. Piktochart is one of many cool tools that will help you incorporate technology into your classroom, but it is one of the few that will keep incorporating technology fun for you and your students. With Piktochart, you unlock a variety of ways to educate your kids and to help them gather skills of making presentations that other cool tools just do not offer. As a teacher, incorporating technology is very important with today's technological landscape, and Piktochart is a tool that helps you do such a thing. As I stated earlier, you can create a variety of presentations, such as infographics, slide presentations, posters, reports, etc. But just as well, your kids can jump into learning how to create these sorts of presentations themselves. But since this video is mainly for teachers, I'll present the neat mechanics of Piktochart as if I were a teacher creating something for a presentation for the class. Since most teachers have access to some sort of tool that they can create a slide presentation with, such as Microsoft Presentation, Keynote, or Google Slides, I'm going to show you how to create an infographic for your kids. So let's say you're a science teacher and you're teaching your kids the different parts of the cell. You want to make a little infographic that shows them different parts of the cell and the basics of what they do. But you don't want to give them just a boring piece of paper because that's lame. With Piktochart, you can create a lively medium to capture your students' interest and introduce them to the topic of your presentation. So to start, you're going to create a free account or paid for, depending if you got the bands or not. So you're going to create an account using your email, create a password, and it'll send you to this homepage here. So on the left, you see infographics, presentations, posters, reports, flyers, all that stuff. So you're going to click infographics, the infographic tab, and it's going to bring you to this page here. And there is a ton and a ton of different types of templates that you can choose from for your list. And if any of them suit you, you can click it and then edit it to your heart's desires. But for this video, we're going to click Start from Blank. And so we're going to click Start from Blank, and it's going to send you to this page here. So on the left, you can see 7 tabs: Graphics, Design Components, Uploads, Background, Text, Color Scheme, and Tools. So let's start with the background. So when you're creating something in Piktochart, this is where everything you are going to need to create your presentation or your flyer or your infographic. This is where everything you're going to need to put onto this blank space is going to be found. So to start, let's go with the background. So I've already created one, so we're just going to go back over to this one. So you're going to go to background, and you can choose any background you like. There's tons of them, and you can pick anyone you like, and I chose this one for no reason. I chose this one, right? So now we needed a list. So you need to create a list, right? So there is no tab that says list. But if you go over to the Design Components tab, there's different things that you can use, such as lists, timelines, and comparisons. So these tabs will give you options and templates on list, or it's like the other two. I forgot them. But so if you don't really have the creative mind to create a big list, there's a bunch of them you can choose, and I chose this one right here, as you can see. So there you go. There's the list. So you create a title, components of a cell, and then you can edit it, and every single part of this list can be edited. The orange parts, as you can see, there's some stuff I forgot to delete, so that's why the pictures disappeared. Don't worry. Each individual text box can be edited. Every single shape, the orange circle, the white circle behind it, the lightning bolt, all of it can be edited. So that's how you use that. And then when you click anything, so let's say this box is orange, right? And you don't want it to be orange. You double click it, and there's a toolbox up here that you can do things with. You can lock it in place, make sure it doesn't move. You can change the color of it. Uh, you change how well it shows up and stuff. So move it to the front, move it to the back, all that sort of stuff. So you can type what you want. So we're a science teacher, of course, and so we want the nucleus, the mitochondria, the endoplasmic reticulum, and the ribosomes. So we needed these pictures. So if you need these pictures, so let's go to graphics. You double click it, shapes and icons. So let's say you look up cell. There you go. And it gives you all of these sorts of cells. Well, let's say you find one you don't like. You can't find one you like. You're looking at all of them, you're like, these don't cut it. So you can go onto your computer and upload pictures that you already have from your computer onto Piktochart using the Uploads tab. This tab will let you upload any pictures of a JPEG, PNG file, GIF, or SVG file that those formatted pictures you can upload onto Piktochart. So what you would do is you would click the photo like this, and then you can move it and adjust it how you like. So I've already done that, so we're going to delete that picture. And so you have these pictures and you've inserted them. Now you have them where you want them. You have your list, but you would have a bunch of blank space down here. So stuff like this you can find this doctor in a lab coat, scientist, don't wanna generalize. So you go to graphics, and so we're on shapes and icons, right? Well, you have illustrations. You can find people doing things, saying hi, standing, walking, running, people in wheelchairs, people sitting on nothing. And then you can find photos. You can look up photos if you'd like. You can add your own photos, and then photo frames if you want to put a photo in a different frame. And then the text box. So the neat things about text box is that you can add different types of text box as you'd like. So you can add normal text box like this one. If I can delete it, there you go. And it'll just show up the text only. Or you can have a text frame. As you can see, here's a word bubble, and then another word bubble over here. So if you need anything, everything's going to be found over here. So if you want to save this file for your kids, you would press download, PNG normal, download as PNG, and it'll generate a file, PNG file for you, and it will download to your computer, and you can print it from there, and you can print it for your kids. So I hope this was a good enough tutorial for you to use Piktochart. If you have any questions, just put them in the comments or whatever. So just a reminder, this tool's name is Piktochart, and it has an endless amount of items and an endless amount of possibilities for you to create anything for your students or for some other general thing. And it also gives your students an endless amount of stuff to create as well. So thank you and have a good day.